The section that we focus on first is this piece of thinking. How do we help kids think deeper, teach them to think wider, and give them multiple opportunities to practice that in all entry points for learning? So whether that be print text or digital or video or VR, we teach thinking. And so we provide a lot of structures and language around thinking, as well as a number of try-its that help kids be metacognitive in how they approach the world.
And then as the book continues, and it was sort of, it's outlined in our evolution of thinking as we're working on the project, and we see that there's this need to help kids really mindfully explore perspectives other than their own. And so we've gone into that work with both digital and print resources as a means for helping kids build empathy and compassion through this reading and talking work that they're doing.
And I think that was important to us, looking at the, climate that we're in politically and globally, to really listen to perspectives. And I think that chapter brings in a lot of the social emotional learning that Katie and I are passionate about, a lot of the civics literacy that we know we need, and is that having a major resurgence across the country right now, as well as that empathy piece, which is just, the core of everything.
And then the book ends with a framework for taking action, because if we are critically reading and we're developing this complex understanding, inevitably we will see places where we want to have an impact and make a difference. And so we've sort of outlined an inquiry process that you might follow with students to guide them in taking some really meaningful action on some of the issues and topics that they're reading about.
And in taking the action, also supporting the media literacy skills kids need. Who's your audience? What's the intended message? What action do you hope others take after learning from you? And it's just that powerful moment of telling kids, no matter what age, they could be kindergarten, they could be 8th graders, but saying, like, you have a voice in this world and your voice matters. Use it.